Thanks, Jennifer. We are back in with our wise guy, Matt Selen. Thanks for being here today. Very exciting science experiment we've got here. We had to bring it outside. Tell us about this.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a little messy in the second half because we're going to blow up the watermelon again, except I have a slightly different twist on that whole bit now, so you'll have to see it. And then the first time I wanted to try a little different thing with hydrogen. Sometimes I've blown up these hydrogen balloons and they make a big bang, but it's hard to see anything happening on TV because they just vanish and make a big noise. So I thought, okay, we can put the hydrogen, the explosive gas, inside just a soda bottle.
Okay.
So what I've done here is I've emptied the soda out of this Dr. Pepper bottle. I made a little mark, which is exactly 1/3 of the way up. Okay. I put 1/3 of the volume in for oxygen and the rest with hydrogen. Okay. For a very good reason, is that when you burn hydrogen and oxygen, it makes a very clean combustion, and you get water, H2O. So you need twice as much H as you do O.
Sure.
Okay, so that's why we needed twice as much oxygen gas as hydrogen gas in this thing.
Makes sense.
So I just wanted to show you how I filled it, because it's kind of a cool idea, and it has to do with physics. I'll just blow it up here in a second. Here's how you can measure exactly an amount of gas. Oops, yeah, you can hang on to that. Okay. It's not going to blow up just yet. Okay, I filled this thing up with water, and if I put it upside down inside this other thing of water, the water doesn't rush out because there's no way for the air to get in, right? So what I could do is I pretend there's a little line there. I could stick my hose with oxygen, and I could sort of bubble it in until the oxygen displaces water down to the line. Okay, so imagine this thing was full of water. I fill it up down to the line with oxygen. It's still got water all the way down there. Then I take out the oxygen hose. I stick in the hydrogen hose. I bubble, 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 and then it's full of hydrogen and oxygen, and I get exactly the right proportion because that way it burns better. Okay, so I'm going to put this back because we're going to need it for the watermelon. Okay, now we're going to light this off, and it's a little bit loud. So I have a few here, so I'm going to do one, then I'm going to let you try one.
Okay.
If I can get the lid off it. So what I did was I put the lid on, but I stuck a little bit of tape underneath it.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so that it doesn't, right. And, I'm going to have to fire it this way because I can see that the wind is going to blow it. Okay, so we're going to light this thing with this torch. Woo! Okay, so that makes a pretty good noise. You want to try it?
Yes.
Okay, you hang on to that.
Okay.
I'll get this one ready for you.
I'm going to set the mic down.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I don't know how to operate this thing.
Well, I'll help you light it here in a second. Okay. So now, you just have to hold that flame up to the end. Okay, now that was pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, now, since we have a little time left, I was afraid we'd have a little time left. So we're going to do one last one, and I'm just going to hold it like this, and you're going to light it off.
All right, you trust me?
Yeah. Well, I have no choice, and we have to kill a minute, right? So we'll try to kill a minute without killing a physicist. Okay, that was a really bad joke. Okay, so let me...
Yep, you go ahead.
Light that for you. I'm going to put my earplugs in because I can tell this is going to be a little bit loud.
Now, why is this going to be louder?
Well, it's not, but I'm just closer.
Oh. Ready?
Okay.
A little bit farther launch.
Wow. Okay, so I feel like I've really defied death now. Okay, so that is hydrogen combustion, by the way. If you were to look inside that bottle after it blew up, and I'm not going to chase it, instead of CO2 or any kind of bad greenhouse gases resulting as a hydrogen burn, so you just get water. So it's very, very clean. So people always talk about the hydrogen economy, using hydrogen to fuel cars and things like that.
There's water inside those bottles now?
Yeah, there's just a little vapor, not very much, and but that's a very clean way to have fuel burn. Okay, so that's why people talk about hydrogen. Okay, anyways, when we come back, we're going to blow that sucker up right there.
Sounds good.
And we're going to do it in a slightly different way.
All right. Matt Selen, U of I physics professor, thanks for joining us. Of course, we're going to put this all on our website. You can watch it again at IllinoisHomepage.net. Click on the morning show. And Wise Guy, more to come.